Echo, over.
Okay, greetings. We're just testing out the setup, just getting on the air. It's World Radio Day. Greetings, welcome. M0YKS trying a little thing this Saturday afternoon. So we've got a couple of events going on, and we've got World Radio Day live and direct, and we've also got 145 Alive, which is an FM event on the 2 meter band.
Yeah,
so
Mike,
I've got a bit of noise in the house.
Echo from
So I'm
Golf
going to
X-Ray
mute the
5,
mic shortly and listen to some of this radio
and
that's coming
hopefully catch you
through.
later on. Thank you.
So
See you
quite
later.
busy. We've got a lot of stations. I'm using my recent purchase, which is the Yaesu FTM 150E. That's the radio.
This is Golf
I've got it
X-Ray
plugged
5
in
Yankee Mike
into
Charlie.
the,
Golf X-Ray 5 Yankee
F23
Mike
diamond
Charlie. The 145 Alive.
for the house. So we've got quite a lot of stations. A couple of VFOs coming in at the same time. Let's take a listen and see what's going on.
Golf 4 Delta Echo Echo. Is that correct, over?
You'll be out there somewhere, but you weren't pretty good anyway. Here you are back on the band. Let's have a look. I've got 39 in my log from Anthony. Well, where are you, Sim? At Soil Hill, usual place, but on a new antenna today. 59 comes 26. Fantastic, I'll have that any day.
So Italy Oscar 83 Uniform November. Yeah, likewise, your audio is absolutely crystal clear as well. So thank you for the nice report. You're 20 over 9 into Mazda mode today. Located square here is India Oscar 93 Alpha Oscar. And yeah, I think I mentioned you're 20 over 9.
Yeah, you know, it's nice to hear people on the band singing. Well, I know there's loads of people out and about doing 145 Alive, those nets and stuff.
Quite some nice things coming on. I'm just getting geared up, and we've heard a few already. Let's put the glasses on, see what's going down. We'll put a couple of shout-ins to a couple of these nets, see if we can get in with this new radio.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, hopefully catch you later on. So, Golf 4 Delta Echo Echo from Golf X-Ray 5 Yankee Mike Charlie 73. Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra. Just bear with me, I'm trying to use the tablet and my hands are absolutely frozen cold. Is it Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra? Go ahead. Yeah, thank you, Sarah. And you're 56 with us here up at Mazda Moor, located squares India Oscar 93 Alpha Oscar. Could I grab your locator if that's possible? Yeah, QSL all copied there. Thank you very much. Are you sticking around on the frequency? I'm going to try and wait some more stations over. Yeah, no problem, that's cool. Yeah, so thank you very much for the call anyway, and hopefully catch you later on. So Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra from Golf X-Ray 5 Yankee Mike Charlie 73.
Mike 0 Delta Mike Bravo.
Mike 0 Delta Mike Bravo, go ahead.
Good afternoon, this is Mike 0 Delta Mike Bravo, stroke portable. The name's Carol and I'm in East Yorkshire.
Yeah, I'm using all
Yeah, good afternoon, Carol. You're strong 5'9 plus 20 to Mazda Moor today, India Oscar 93 Alpha Oscar. What is your locator square, please?
India Oscar 93 October uniform.
93 October uniform, wonderful. Thank you very much.
So some great signals coming in.
Yeah,
Thanks
so
for
you're 20
jumping on
over,
board.
what's our
M0YKS live and direct, World Radio Day
You're about the same
26.
actually to me.
And
I'm
we're
just
using
above
2
the
meter
little
band at the
village
moment,
of Hermon
quite
Falls
lively
in
as you can see. 145 Alive is at
Oh,
the
okay, yeah, it's quite,
it's
quite a
it's
distance
going on
then.
till
Yeah,
3 o'clock.
yeah, lovely signalling to
Local time right now is just
today.
leaving 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Saturday.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I was listening in before. I heard you talking to somebody, so I thought I'd give you a call back. I've been working my way around, but there's a few channels that people are a bit close together for me. Might be because I'm just picking them up rather well back to you.
Yeah, no worries. We're trying to operate an SSB station earlier as well, and obviously a little bit too close frequency-wise as well here. So we're having talks near the FM and the SSB, so we'll probably be keeping over onto SSB shorelines to pick up some of those. Yeah, thanks very much for the call in. Hopefully catch you later on if you can hop onto SSB. Yeah, thanks very much for the call. Delta Mike Bravo from Golf X-Ray 5 Yankee Mike Charlie 73.
Thank you, 73.
Yankee Sierra.
Golf 1 Fox Yankee Sierra.
We should have quite a nice view actually, but it's clouding up. I'm going to go and get a jacket in a minute. We're in India Oscar 93 Papa Whiskey, and I don't know what your grid locator is, so go ahead.
So yeah, lots of activity, sport for choice today. The two VFOs on this radio work out quite nice. It's the Yaesu FTM 150 and it's the one with the audio filter in the ASP version. So yeah, I'm just getting familiar with it.
It's good. We can try and get some more activities like this. If we get a bit more, like I say, it's pretty quiet, but I did try vertically polarised. I'm wondering on SSB as well as horizontal over. NJW M1TRC was then. Yeah, what's the calling doing? You never know. You never know. I'm going to try. Victor Bravo possible listening for any calls. Oh, hello, Simon. I'm up at, do you know, I thought of you the other day. I watched one of your videos on your flight tracker. I thought, I know what I could probably tell Simon about, that he could make another video, but we'll talk about that another time. I'm up at Soil Hill, top end of Queensbury. I'm testing out a new antenna today. It's a Diamond NR22LH. It's 8 foot tall. It's supposed to be a mobile antenna, but I can't drive with that on the car. So I've strapped it to the top of this 12 metre pole. Back to you, Simon, M0YKS. Oh, brilliant. Right, well, thank you for calling in, Simon. It's definitely busy out there today. There's lots of people playing 145 Alive. I'm just doing the own thing as usual, but thank you very much for calling in. Speak soon, 73 M0VOB Portable. Cheers, Simon. Bye. Anybody else out there, please? This is Mike 0, Victor Oscar Bravo Portable, listening for any calls. I got Kilo Zulu. Go again, please. Right, I got Kilo Zulu.
So yeah, it's in a particularly nice high spot. So I just thought I'd back the squelch down a little bit.
Right, anybody else
So
out
the
there,
good thing
please?
about this radio is you've got the knob on there, you can just quickly press the button for the squelch. So unlike having to go into a traditional menu system, so I quite like it. And obviously I can flick between the two. I put that on 625 deliberate because obviously it's receiving at the same time. Can't really make a QSO and have voices popping through at the same time.
Anybody else out there, please?
So yeah, he's doing well. We'll just squelch that up a little bit. Leave that one on 500. 500 is the UK calling channel. I know if any of you guys around the world are watching, we have different calling frequencies. Ours is 145 500, the calling frequency here in the UK for the 2 metre band. And today is 145 alive, so there's a lot of people out there operating portable, mobile, from the home QTH all over. So particularly good day to try a little bit of radio.
Hotel November Quebec with Mike 7 Hotel Tango Victor.
You can't really go
Located
wrong.
above Hebden Bridge and Oxenhope for 145 alive day. On 145 475, awaiting contact and standing by. Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra, good afternoon. I believe we've both had the pleasure of speaking to you in the past. That's probably where we sound good. We've also got a Yezu as well. Names first of all, it's Mike, gosh, it's the afternoon already, I can't get my word. Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo with James Juliet Alpha Mike Echo Sierra. We're located at India Oscar 83 X-Ray Sierra between Oxenhope and Hebden Bridge up on the hills. And we've also got an 8 metre flagpole mast with a Diamond X30 on the end. Working at a Yezu FT 2900. Mike 7 Hotel November Quebec, and James is Mike 7 Hotel Tango Victor. Mike 0YKS, no thank you very much, you're number 20 on the log. We're getting there slowly, but we're building up the contacts. So far, every county of Yorkshire except North, and I think we've got into Lancashire as well, so it's going well. But thanks for your contact, and many thanks. 7-3 to yourself.
So yeah, the nice guys there parked up, doing a great job. Good morning to Adam over there in Detroit, Michigan area. How you doing, Adam? Alpha Echo 7 Kilo November. Happy World Radio Day to you, buddy. And we're just playing a bit of the 145 alive right now.
X-Ray Sierra.
So good stuff.
Mike
All
7
be well.
Hotel November Quebec and Mike 7 Hotel Tango Victor, working Hebden Bridge Road between Oxenhope and Hebden Bridge, awaiting contact and standing by.
Golf 4 Yankee Tango India Portable.
Golf 4 Yankee Tango India Portable. Good afternoon from Mark and James. How are we, sir?
Good afternoon, G4YTI. Probably a few hundred yards away from your last contact actually. I'm sat on Baldon Moor, just beside the golf course. G4YTI.
Golf 4 Yankee Tango India. I believe you're just on the other side of the hill from where we are, but
Echo Victor, India Oscar 93 Echo Victor, and I'm on a fairly high location between the villages of Aldington and Bramhope, which is northwest of the city of Leeds.
So yeah, a lot of guys from the Yorkshire area coming in nicely today. Sometimes you get lucky, get the lift conditions, get a little bit farther afield. But the propagation just pretty standard at the moment, so we're not really doing anything other than antenna to antenna. Not really nearing any refracted signals hitting the ionosphere and bending back from a distance. At the moment, but nevertheless, the radio's sounding good.
I don't mind which way.
Welsh Radio.
Yeah, the part from the end is GB1705. GB1705.
Yeah, got that part number. It's something I've been promising to get involved in because since I've increased the number of parts, there are a lot of them round Leeds. I must get out and operate on a few, but fine on that. But I've got your GB1705. I'll look it up on the parts. I think it's Phoenix Park, isn't it? I'll look it up on the parts.
Yeah, nice to hear you doing well, Adam. And appreciate you being on the side
Let
there.
me know. Right, I'll catch you again. Thanks for that. And I hope to catch you again. Mike 7 X-ray, India X-ray. Golf 1 Echo Romeo Romeo Portable. Mexico 9 Kilo Alpha. I did miss the last bit. Mexico 9 X-ray Alpha. Golf 1 Echo Romeo Romeo Portable.
So yeah, I'll give this call, the station a call, G1, so Echo Romeo Romeo Portable. It's G1ER, stroke P, coming in nice and strong, not doing the other station too well.
Right, thanks for that, 5 and 9 plus. And you're a good 5 and 9 as well. I'll just put that there. Yeah, we're at Warrendale, which is between Huggett and Millington. We're between Huggett and Millington there, and it's India Oscar 93 Papa Whiskey. India
Well, that's a place I've never heard of.
Papa Whiskey there,
So,
go
yeah.
ahead.
Can't be too local, I've never heard of that, I've never actually heard of that location, so interesting to hear where this station is. And it's quite interesting to see the signals coming through. We live on the hilly part of the Pennines up here in Yorkshire. We've got lots of valleys, lots of big hills, and the 2 metre bank can be quite tricky to get signals filtering through the hills. So it's surprising just how well you get people coming in on these kind of events. Just like to say good afternoon to M0YKS Echo Whiskey Japan, calling in from Wales. How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a lovely afternoon down there. It's a little bit grey, overcast this side, but so far we are avoiding too much bad weather. Hopefully you're doing well, and I wonder if you're active on the 145 alive today.
Pocklington, I think. Pocklington, we're about 5 miles.
And Happy World Radio Day to you there, M0YKS.
Mike 9 Sierra Kilo Alpha, Golf 1 Echo Romeo Romeo Portable. 7388, enjoy the rest of the day. USA Golf 1 Echo Romeo Romeo Portable.
Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra.
The Tango Mobile Station, please. Tango Mobile Station. Golf 1 Echo Romeo Romeo Portable.
Yeah, I'll have to leave the mic on when I'm talking, I've just realised, because obviously you won't hear my audio. But yeah, what we've got here is the
Tango
band
Alpha Yankee Mobile. Tango Alpha Yankee Mobile.
scope. The band scope.
Tango Alpha Yankee Mobile. Golf.
Quite a useful feature, you can see the activity across the band within a 25
We just had a few
kilometres
bikes go past, so I
space,
did
possibly a
miss
bit
that.
wider.
The name here is Victor Alpha Lima. I'm in Warrendale. India Oscar 93 Papa Whiskey. Go ahead.
Sorry, Hotel November, Quebec. I'll put my teeth in.
So now you
We're
can flick
operating
through
a Yaesu
the
FT
various different
2900,
signals on the
8
band
metre
scope.
mast with a Diamond X30.
I've got quite a few memories saved in there. But it's quite a handy little feature.
All right, thank you, Richmond. Right. Oh,
just going
right,
to
I
put a little
might
bit
be
of
right with
squelch
that
back on
one then.
there.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, thanks for that.
I'm actually hearing the guy up in Richmond, which is North Yorkshire, but there's a lot of hills between that and us, and it's probably going on for a good
Right,
80 miles
so the
to
name
the
here is
north.
Val, and I'm at Warrendale, and you're coming in a 5 and 9 with me. You come in a 5 by 9 with me. That's better. So, I don't know what... I'm running the East Ridings radio station here.
So they must be in East
my own
Yorkshire,
call sign is Golf 6, Mike
using the
Lima.
old, or
Right,
possibly
Kevin, I'll bob it back to
that
you. Mike
area,
9,
east
Tango, Alpha
direction,
Yankee Mike, Golf 1, Echo Romeo, Stroke Postman.
which is quite a distance away, but we have got a good path in that direction, heading down the valley to the estuary at Hull. So that's probably a good 80 miles away, but we'll get reasonable signals on the VHF side of
fine on
things.
that.
So we'll see if we can get into this
I'm not sure exactly
YL,
what I'm running here. They've
and
disappeared.
then we'll try a couple more. So thanks for joining us this
No, they've
afternoon.
I've not got any information on that.
And it's
I wasn't
M0YKS,
sure when
World
this
Radio
was
Day
up.
2026 on the 145 MHz band. Something a little different.
And it's just a vertical aerial on a pole, which I'm trying to find. But it's one of those things, we came in, we've been doing the circuit, as you've probably heard me saying, and I've come in and just sort of gone on the radio and I've not really checked anything properly, which is very bad, I should have done, but never mind. Mike 9, Tango, Alpha Yankee Mobile, Golf 1, Echo, Romeo, Stroke Postman. I think we must have one of the highest spots in the Dales area around here anyhow, in the Wolds area I should say, so that's quite good for us. Anyway, 738, enjoy the rest of the day, hope you get some good contacts and I'll have a listen.
So yeah, I know the Wolds area,
see if
heading
anybody
out
else
East
wants to
Yorkshire
do the
direction.
radio.
Nice high ground. See if we can get over there. Just not hearing that station, the signal's just not making it.
Kilo says go, Swan Echo Romeo Portable.
Mike 0, Yankee Kilo Sierra.
Mike 0, Yankee Kilo Sierra, very good afternoon. The name here is Val, Victor Alpha Lima. I'm in India Oscar 93 Papa Whiskey and the area is Warrendale there, go ahead.
Yeah, Roger Val, I'm nice to hear you, and you're coming through very good from India Oscar 93 Papa Whiskey. Nice to meet you for the first time, Val. G1 Echo Romeo Stroke Portable. This is Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra. My name's Simon and I'm over near Bradford. I'm actually at a place called Baildon, which is Baildon Moor, reasonable high ground also, and I've got your full scale signal, great copy, and full end scaling, no problem whatsoever, running a Yaesu FT150M or E I think, or 150M and an F23 full wave triple stacked monoband antenna. So great copy and sounding good. Nice to meet you, Val, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for that, Simon. Yeah, I don't think we've met before. But mind you, I haven't done much radio for a while. My own call sign is Golf 6 Mike Lima. So, we moved a few years ago, so we've just not really put much aerials up in the home location. I'm running an FT991A. I don't know much about it. It's one of the other lads in the club's aerial rig, and the aerial is a vertical somewhere around the side of me on a big pole somewhere. As I said earlier, I just come in and just sort of had a quick look round and took on the rig. The lads are having a chat with another lad who I've just worked earlier on. So I might go and get a sandwich in a minute. Have you got your locator, please? Have you got your locator? And you're coming a very good 5x9 with me here. Mike 0, Yankee Kilo Sierra, Golf 1, Echo Romeo, Romeo, Portable.
Yeah, no problem whatsoever, Val. I've got a super copy on you. Your audio's absolutely cracking through, perfect quality. BBC, as they say, or ITV in this part of the world. But yeah, G1 Echo Romeo Romeo Portable, M0YKS in India, Oscar 93 Charlie uniform. India Oscar 93 Canada United. And crystal clear copy, great to work you. All received on not being set up in that area long. I know the 991, this is just a straightforward VHF UHF radio. I've got quite a few radios in the shack, but it's a fairly new one. I've only had it a couple of weeks. I bought it to listen to aircraft on, to be fair, but it's very good on 2 meter band, or it seems to be. Hopefully the audio's good. And yeah, I've got a fantastic copy. I've got a live stream running on YouTube as well, and we've got a couple of people listening, watching. Somebody in Wales, M0YKS, and we've got Adam in Michigan, AE7KN, and we've got IU0W RWI/G0LQP in Italy watching. So they've all got a good copy on you there, Val, and it's a real pleasure to meet you. Thanks for the QSO. Bit of a waffle, but that's how it goes. This is M0YKS wishing you best 73 and 88, over.
Yeah, Golf 1, Echo Romeo, Romeo, Portable returning. Yeah, fine on that. The lad's just going there. Yeah, fine on that. And I was going to say something else and then I got distracted. Oh yeah, I think it's a bit windy up here now. It's getting very windy. But anyway, we should be alright. I'm gonna, well, I know what I was gonna say. Your audio is lovely. It's really nice, crisp and clear. Yeah, it's very good. And fine on that new set. We've got plenty of sets at home because we are both licensed, both me and my OMI license. So it gets quite interesting at times. But we are going on to the Orkneys, onto one of the islands in the Orkneys at the very beginning of June, and so all the radio kit is coming with us, so we shall play radio for 2 weeks, which will be very good.
Sounds nice.
Right, I will sign with you, Simon, and I'll let somebody else come and have a go now. Mike 0, Yankee Kilo Sierra, Golf 1, Echo Romeo, Romeo, Portable. Back to you, Simon.
Yeah, Roger, Val, great copy and great information. Thanks for the audio report as well. And have a fantastic time up there. I love doing a bit of portable working and mobiling and all that kind of stuff. And Scotland is one of the best places to be. So enjoy it and have a great time. Maybe I'll hear you up there. Hopefully, we'll keep a listen out for you there. And thanks for coming on the air today. Happy World Radio Day, and also happy 145 Alive. Keep up the good work, Val. Until we meet again, it's best 73, 88, and good wishes from Baildon. G1 Echo Romeo Romeo Portable, M0YKS. All the best.
Yeah, 73 Simon and 88. Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra, Golf 1 Echo Romeo Romeo Portable.
Bye bye. So yeah, nice one there. Very nice copy with Val, and good afternoon to Paul, my buddy down there. 2E1FQB. How you doing, buddy? Have a lovely afternoon. It's 145 Live. We've got quite a lot of activity. You probably know that, and I'm just working 1 or 2 stations. So.
You do know you're talking on the calling frequencies, a pair of you. Could you QSY to a different frequency, please? M1TRC.
So yeah, we're doing well, and we've got 1 or 2 in there.
I'm after my ground now, so we're probably not facing each other. But it's still okay, still readable. And fine on your business, working the 145 Alive. I'm not doing that. I don't know what Emmerdale's doing. I haven't heard them. They're supposed to be doing it.
Let's go down to 200 and see where that station is. So the handy thing about having I'll leave that on 500, so I've got that on the memories. But the handy thing about having this radio is I can easily flick between the 2 VFOs. It is proving to be quite useful.
I heard you talking to somebody else there. I'm Carol, Charlie Alpha Romeo Oscar Lima, and now I'm parked at Hermos Voldemort.
So yeah, quite a lot of YLs on the
It's
radio.
Mike 0, Delta Mike Bravo, through Portable.
It's good to hear all the activity.
M0YKS and 73 to yourself, and have a good afternoon.
Kilo Juliet, Lewis, is it over?
Grid square if you're on the pen, India Oscar 93 Papa Whiskey. I'll give you a report on your next over. Back to you.
So yeah, the only disadvantage obviously is if you get a weak signal like that, it causes a little bit of interference. Obviously when you're monitoring of the band, all the signals. So yeah, I have got this ASP feature, but I'm finding that you probably need a reasonable signal for that to work. That's the feature switched off. That's the DX feature. That's the ASP, and then we can press it again, and it'll start to filter. But I'm not over impressed. It only really works well on the stronger signals. I'll demonstrate it again.
Romeo Tango.
So that's a Super DX, which basically is like RF gain. And when this gentleman transmits again, I'll flick the ASP on, let you listen to the change of audio quality. Both VFOs at once.
With all those vertically polarized people. Let me put another call out. This is Mike 9, Romeo Tango November, 445, 145 alive. Right there. I got M1 there, go ahead.
Golf 0 Whiskey Romeo Tango.
So yeah, clears things up, it's quite nice. And then we've got the next press.
Country, that's a good day, not bad.
Anything on that, and it auto corrects it.
Yes, hotel, and I've got Mike 1 at Quebec X-ray portable, correct?
I won't lie, I've not sussed it fully yet. I've not fully taken in the settings, should I say. So that's it on the basic demonstration. So I've got it switched off at the minute, and I'll go back to monitoring. So yeah, thanks for joining. Hopefully some of you guys are getting a bit of fun out of this, and if you'd forgotten that 145, I might have just woken you up. As you can tell, I'm not in the best position for the 2 meter band like I mentioned earlier. We are on a hill, but there's a lot of bigger hills in the close proximity. So HF no problem, satellites no problem, but antenna to antenna can be tricky, but we're still doing okay.
Quebec Victor was that?
But the best bet is to get out in the car and make advantage of the local high spots on an event like this. So hopefully you've enjoyed this
We've got a
preview.
cafe in there, and then do a bit on VHF from there. Yeah, anyway, we've got you in the record. Thanks for calling in, and you have a good afternoon. I'll go off and see if we've anybody else wanting to give us a shout. So all the best to you from G1ERR. You have a good afternoon.
So we've already got that guy in the log through Val, same operating station there. So probably going to call it a draw now, and we've been on a little while. Just thought I'd come in really, try something a little bit different. I might come back a bit later on this evening with some HF stuff, because
I've got you in my log.
obviously it's World Radio Day, so we can try the HF bands out a bit later on and possibly make some contacts worldwide. So I'm going to try to do that this evening, fingers crossed. Obviously see what the family's saying, and we'll take it from there. But just before I demonstrate the World Radio Day 145 Alive, and use this new FTM 150 to do it, and so far quite happy with it, to be fair. So I'm probably going to call it a draw now, guys. Just a quick one really, unscheduled, unannounced. We've been going for 35 minutes, so I'll catch up with you a bit later. Thanks a lot for joining me today. As always, keep watching and keep safe, keep supporting the hobby. Yeah, he's a bit low on me.
Hopefully we all get a bit more contact with each other and get this interference to go away.
And it looks like I'll catch up with you guys soon. So like I say, watch out for me tonight. Keep a lookout and see whether I come back on HF if the bands are in good shape.
Thank you very much, Chris, on X-Ray Lima Golf. You're speaking with Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo.
So I've worked most of the guys in the local vicinity at the moment. Looks that way. So thanks for joining me. Have a great afternoon, a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. This is M0YKS playing live and direct on YouTube, streaming from Baildon, and we're running the FTM 150E Yaesu radio and the Diamond F23 antenna. You've been watching live YouTube, and now I'm going to say 7-3 until next time. See you later.